Today, we're going to dive into something really simple but also incredibly powerful, a framework for making better decisions. It actually comes from an ancient story, but believe me, its wisdom is absolutely timeless and can help us with choices big and small. I mean, we've all been there, right? You're standing at a crossroads, you feel that knot in your stomach, and you're just wondering, am I making the right call here? That feeling of uncertainty, it's just part of being human. But what if there was a simple test you could run in almost any situation to get some clarity? Well, to find that test, we have to go back in time a little bit. The answer lies in this fascinating story about a man who was on a quest for a single, life-altering piece of wisdom. See, he didn't want a long list of rules. He just wanted one core principle that could guide everything he did. So the story begins with this guy, and he's really determined. He approaches the holy prophet, but he's not just casually asking for some pointers. The text says he insisted. You can feel his urgency. He knew there was something profound to learn, and he was not leaving without it. But here's where it gets really interesting. The prophet doesn't just hand over the advice. Instead, he builds this incredible moment of anticipation. He actually makes the man promise, not once, not twice, but 3 times that he'll act on it. This was all about making sure he understood the real weight of what he was about to hear. So the first time, he's asked for a pledge. Do you pledge to act upon it? And the man, he's eager, he's confident. He immediately says, certainly, Ya Rasulullah. But it doesn't stop there. The question comes again, and this time you can feel the intensity ramp up a little. Are you sure you will act on it? This really makes the man double down on his commitment, and he replies, absolutely, messenger of God. And then, finally, for a third time, it's a simple, direct promise. Do you promise? This repetition wasn't about nagging him, right? It was this powerful teaching method, a way to totally cement the importance of the wisdom that was just moments away. And then, after all that build-up, the advice is revealed. And it is just so simple, yet so profound. Basically, before you do anything, think it through to the end. Seriously evaluate the results. If the outcome looks good, go for it. But if it could even possibly lead you astray, lead you ruin, just don't do it. Abstain. Don't even take that first step. So what this ancient story gives us is this incredible mental model, one we can call the principle of consequences. It's a framework that forces us to stop thinking about the immediate impulse, the right now, and instead focus on the long-term outcome. It's about playing the long game with your life, really. And the best part is, this isn't just some nice philosophical idea. It's an incredibly practical tool. We can actually break this principle down into a straightforward little test that you can apply to any decision you're facing. So here it is. Let's call it the consequence test. 4 super simple steps. Number 1, pause. Just for a second. Resist that knee-jerk reaction. 2, envision. Really try to see the potential results. Play the movie forward in your head. 3, ask yourself, is the end good? Is this actually where I want to end up? And 4, the crucial one. Could this lead to ruin? What's the worst that could happen here? When you think about it, this really gives you 2 clear paths. On one side, you have impulsive action. That's all about the right now. It ignores the future, and you're basically rolling the dice, risking a total mess down the line. And on the other side, you've got considered action. That's our principle. That's where you evaluate the future first, so you can consciously aim for a good outcome. So why does this ancient advice matter so much today? Because we live in a world that screams for instant reactions. This principle teaches us to be mindful instead of impulsive. It gives us a universal tool that works for any choice, big or small. It empowers us to stop just reacting to life and start proactively building the future we want. It shifts our focus from what we want right now to what's going to lead to our well-being in the long run. So, in the end, this all comes back to you. Every single choice you make today, no matter how small it seems, is a building block for your future. By just taking that moment to pause and consider the consequences, you're not just making a decision for today. You are actively, consciously deciding what kind of life you want to build. So the question is, what's yours going to look like?